Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sam Conan, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I was gonna wait till the game was open, but you know what? I was like, nah, we're so close. And I don't know why, I just really felt like it because finally, usually when I try to log in, everything's like, here is just question marks, and my character is just non existent. For some reason, I guess it's just trying its best to load it up. And we are very close. We have not been kicked out of the lobby yet with that error 2002. So I'm hopeful that it's gonna be okay, and I shouldn't worry about that too much. So for now, I had a plan. Okay, while we wait, so we're just gonna real quick. We're just gonna. I'm gonna. this is not. This is gonna. This is not gonna work. This is gonna. I'm scared. I'm gonna try something that I don't know if it's a good idea, which is a horrible idea because apparently the slightest error or like misstep in the connection of the internet. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, looks like I'll have to do that plan because it. Oh, thank God, because I was about to do something probably really dumb. I was gonna try to open another game, and we will play that. But it was gonna. I gotta be honest, I still wasn't sure what it was gonna be. I was gonna improvise until we were there, but it's fine now because we are in somehow. I thought that usually you get in after you're into the 50 line, in like your number in the line is like 50 or less. But I guess I was wrong, and I'm glad that I was. Now, yesterday I didn't stream because the queue time got really, really long, and then when I was really, really close, it got the error. And because I don't think I was like doing some chores and other stuff. I was watering the cat, and doing other stuff related to that. I wasn't paying attention, and it took me too long to notice. And then, well, I got reset in the line, so I was all the way in the back of the line again. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I don't think we're gonna have enough time to do what I want to do. And today as well, I started like an hour later than I would have liked to, but I'm gonna try to make the most of it. However, I did manage to log in yesterday at one point, and I decided, you know what? I waited so long. I know I'm not gonna stream, but I might as well take the advantage of this. And so I went and did the dungeon we did last time again, and I got a minion, which I'm pretty proud of, to be honest, because the likeliness of me getting a minion always is pretty low. It's a freaking little hippo calf, and it's super cute. There it is. Uh, so yeah, name pending. I'm gonna name it something eventually, but for now, we're gonna keep going. Now, it took me a while to. I don't know, it took me a while to like stream, but we're here now, and I'm pretty proud of it. So, uh, the story. My God, the story. I didn't want to. I really did want to stream yesterday because where the story stopped was really good. I like if something. Okay, I'm not sure if I should say it's really good because when something tragic happens and you're on the edge of the seat of your seat, you think, okay, the story is good, right? But is it good that that happened? Any of what happened last stream? No, no. A bunch of bad stuff happened. Turns out, whoever feels literally any sort of, well, not any sort of bad emotion, but if they bad emotions or negative emotions they are feeling are a little bit too intense, they're just gonna straight up turn into a monster. And well, anybody else in the vicinity is gonna feel despair because holy crap, there's a monster, somebody I knew turned into a monster, and thus making them also turn into a monster, which makes a horrible chain reaction. So yeah, after that discovery, Matsuya, our good old friend, fisherman friend, kinda came in at a really bad time and announced what was going on in a nearby village. While the crowd was still there, so it kinda triggered a bunch of those transformations, and well, things went sour pretty quickly. Now, the satrap of the Radzat Han died, which is basically the figurehead or the leader, or at least the mask of the leader, because the dragon's the real leader. And they just kind of, while they took care of it, they just kind of sent us to the dungeon, which was the town Matsuya mentioned. And then after that, we had to go and rescue this couple here and their baby. But we miserably failed, and Matsuya almost died in the process as well. But freaking Estinian came in, all guns blazing, and saved them last minute. And the baby's fine, at least. Like, that's the silver lining. The baby's fine, but he's an orphan now, which is horrible. Now I'm scared to keep going, just to a degree, because I'm like, what's gonna happen next, right? They're just freaking not pulling any punches. They're just gonna hit us hard in the feels, and things are not looking good. So I don't know. Let's just start. I think I already dragged this out too long. That was my abridged version of what happened yesterday, or I guess the day before yesterday. So yeah, this is right after the events I just described. Estinians here. We're giving, I'm assuming we're giving a proper burial to the parents. Which, holy crap, they were brave. The mother was just freaking throwing rocks at the monster before she hung on to the baby for dear life as she was thrown into a river. And I realized also, I just want to add a little note. I was really dumb on second thought when I said, because the monster grabbed her by the head and threw her by the head into a river. And I was like, why is that so bad, right? Maybe she can swim or something. No, if you're, who knows how much strength that used. Like the weight of your whole body plus the force of the monster was used to throw you into a river using your head, like by your head. And I'm like, yeah, that probably broke her neck or something, right? Like it's not good, is what I'm saying. So yeah, that's my last note. We're gonna keep going with the story now. I'm just really excited and nervous because I'm like, what's gonna happen now? Like, okay, let's just keep going. Simple pleasures. Estinian stands in silence, a grim expression on his face. You're ready then. In that case, let's head to Palaka's stand. No doubt Vrithra is awaiting us. Wait, we're not gonna bury them? Uh, okay. Yeah, but they were brave, freaking brave. But it's a little bit sad that the father will almost turn into one of them too. God, it's all slowly coming back to me. Well, no, it's not like well, the majority. I remember most of it, but just the little details like that, and it just makes it a little bit more heartbreaking every time I remember them. Oh God, I hope things start looking up from here. But the issue is, this is only the first place. You know, it's like. For all we know, the other countries all over the world already are experiencing this thing with the apocalypse and all that jazz. And the music's sad. I really liked the music before though. It was like the sense of urgency it gave. It was great. Like, I don't know. It was a bop. All right, let's go see what's next. Wait, is Rithra in there? Oh my God, he actually is. Look at him. He's so big. Alright. We don't get to talk to NPCs this gigantic. Often, anyway. I think Rice Volgar is the only one the same size, but that's because, you know, it's the big brother. Rest easy, for all is well is here. All is well here. Young Matsuya returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl hath already begun to regain her strength. Less joyously received was word of the mother and the father's fate, as well as that of the transformed neighbors. How many children of Thavner must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. Every death, another void that can never be filled. We who survived them must carry the weight of their memory, as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Kirisaf and Mevan's babe is a child of Thavner as well. I thank you for returning her to... Sorry. I thank you for returning her to us safe. Oh, most great, merciful worm. I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say that were it not for you, brave Matsuya and the child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard the rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with the satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth, in part, but not in whole. I am Vrithra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap, with Ahawan as my loyal servant. Sorry, I know it's wrong. I was on a roll, and then my eyes just started like, whoop, nope, not working anymore. Are my ears to be believed? You were the true satrap all along? Ow. Sorry. Nidana, what are you doing here? Oh yeah, we didn't really get to see what was up with the alchemists. I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Valaka stand in their time of need. And so I and several of my colleagues from the Great War came to offer our services. The alchemists have already brewed up some potions for Mevan's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are a far greater enigma. If you were the true satrap all along, could it be that young Varshan was created to serve as your emissary? Holy crap, she catches on fast. Thou didst suspect that the boy was but a simulacrum? A rumor has circulated for many years about the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Varshan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people, and decided not to press the issue. I had always assumed one of Ahewon's associates was manipulating it from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vrithra. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given unto us your scales, I do not know where we will be. Thank you, from the bottom of our heart. Was thou and thy fellow alchemists that fashioned that the means? God, I'm sorry, I'm butchering all of this. I don't know why, whenever I start, like, I'd like to think as I go I get a little bit better, but my eyes are just freaking foggy, I don't know why. Was thou and thy fellow alchemists that fashioned the means to unmake the towers? You were the savior, not only of Radzat Hand, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Vrithra, but the star yet wants for salvation. Once more will my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and our resources at our and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in this their darkest hour. It will seem this place is in good hands. I will return to see how Radzatan fares. What will you do, scions? I worry for the survivors we met at Purusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? In that case, might I ask a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. It's all so red. I'm like, sir, what are your comments on the apocalypse part of Endwalker? I'm like, ah, yes, of course. It was all so red. And there you have it, folks, the comment from the hermit. Alright. Needs to simmer just a bit longer, I'd say. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask I might ask you a few questions. The red sky, these terrible beasts. What in the name of the sister is happening here in Thavner? It is... Sorry, no, I was gonna say something dumb, never mind. Oh my, that's rather a lot to take in. It will seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. And with that, here we are. Let me just hang on. Give me a moment. I'll rub my eyes. Maybe that'll help a bit. No, that's making it worse. Maybe I do need glasses. What the heck? I need a what's it called? A magnifying glass. And with that, here we are. A pot of piping hot chai, brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with a hearty helpings of rich milk and the purest sugar. I have made enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties, then? Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It is so very tasty, though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. The spicy aroma and the distinctive swiftness of chai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. A lovely sentiment, Nidana. By all means, allow us to assist. Well, you lot distribute hot beverages. I'll do a sweep for errant beasts to slay. A far less arduous task, no doubt. When you've finished, look for me at the wakeful Torana. Maybe I should get a magnifying glass, huh? It's not like sometimes they do the complicated old English like, you know, lines, but other times I mess up the simplest lines and I'm like, wow, what's wrong with me? What's wrong? What happened? Oh, you know, it comes with age. My eyes aren't what they used to anymore. Hmm? Wait, I know you. You were the one who saved us from the beasts back at the temple. Were it not for you, well, let's not even think about that. At times like this, we mustn't dwell on what might have been, but look to the future. But what future awaits us? How can Radzat Han hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn. Dang. Hot chai, a mug of piping hot chai brewed from aromatic tea leaves, flavored with Nidana's secret blend of herbs and spices, then mixed with rich milk. That sounds very tasty. Now I want some. May I have some? I'm just gonna take a sip of the next one I give away. No, just kidding. A cup of chai? Well, if you insist. The aroma has a way of clearing the mind. Come to think of it, we've faced our fair share of trials in the past as well. And no matter how hard the times, we've always come together as people united. One day at a time, one step at a time. For that is all any of us can do. Yes, back to work. Once I've finished this cup, thank you. I think, now like how I read that. Punctuations weren't quite great. I'm just gonna criticize myself as we go on. Alright, where's the... Oh, right, there was a guy that was scared back here. Maybe it's... I know there's one right there, but just in curiosity... Okay, he's not there anymore. I remember there was a guy cowering back there, scared of what's going on. Nabsaira? Look at them all, lazing about, knowing full well the beasts might strike again at any moment. Do they not realize their lives are in danger? Well, I, for one, intend to survive. I'm too young to die. Yes, I'll leave this island behind if I must. But where will I go? Is anywhere safe these days? Nope, sorry to say, man. It may have not started yet, but it's gonna be the same everywhere else. Hear me out, though. I hear the moon has great weather this time of the year. A cup of chai? Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? No, you're right. It is precisely in times like these that we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there is any way I can aid my village and my friends, I will do it. Alright, that's good. That's good. Get a perspective on things. Unlike me, who can't get a perspective or the freaking dialogue. Okay, it's probably up there, maybe? No? Nope. The house. Anybody want some chai tea? Every time I say chai, I just remember Julia Chai. Yeah, Julia Child from... I keep trying to say child, like from, you know, Julia Child, the chef woman. No, it's Julia Chai. Was that on purpose? But she's not cooked. She doesn't cook. I don't freaking know. Okay, I'm gonna mount. How big is this? Maybe they're like up here. Just screaming from the mountaintops. Does anybody want some chai? Maybe if I give chai to the monster, what were they calling them? Blasphemies. Yeah, to the blasphemies, they'll turn back. You know. Maybe just some chai is enough. Gotta get the eagle eyes view. They're definitely in a house, I think. Why did I go that? I didn't go that way before. I just did a circle, I think. Is there anybody there? Anybody in this house? Anybody want some tea? It was tea, right? Chai is tea. Or is it chai latte? I don't know why. I feel like that's a thing. I'm not sure. What about up here? Can I get up there? Yes, I can. Oh, nice! My very short burst of epic parkour has led me to my objective. God, I can't believe I'm forgetting such words. Vishride? Vishride. I'm sorry, I just want to be left alone. My best friend and I, we fled the village together. One of the beasts took him and... It was all I could do to run. All the while, I could hear this monstrous voice screaming my name. Yikes. Here, have some tea. Hmm? This is for me? We used to drink chai together often, shared stories over steaming cups after a hard day's work. Thank you, friend. The pain may never pass, but I must press on all the same, for his memory and for we who must remember. That just made me remember what Emmett said. Remember us. Okay, the chai has been distributed. Now no one will be sad anymore. Well, no one will be sad enough to transform anymore? Thank you for delivering the chai, Samko. Did it help to lift the villagers' spirits? Somehow. Somewhat. I mean, not somehow. That is heartening to hear indeed. The final days show no signs of abating, but that is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long weigh on our hearts. But we have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. It is not a surrender, but a recognition, for it is only in the acceptance that we find the strength to move forward. Wait, did we actually get some chai? Chai to vono, a herbal drink with impressive medicinal properties, sometimes called mountain tea. Now I just want tea. What the heck? What are you doing to me, game? Come on. I just ate. Come on, me. Because it's raining. This is... I gotta be honest. Not many people like it when it rains. And I guess I am risking it by saying this because the rain can probably scramble the internet signal. But I love rainy weather, you know? Nothing beats... This is like my perfect type of weather, you know? It's raining outside. You're warm, cozy. You got some tea or coffee or something. You're reading. You're playing a good game. Yes, for me now you're streaming, which it's not something I will have ever thought I would be doing, but hey, here I am, so still pretty good, I think. Pretty good day. Everybody, I'm like that, like a Scrooge character on a animated movie or something, you know? Everybody is like happy on sunshine days, you know, they open the curtains and look outside and smell the air and they're like, ah, what a beautiful day. That's me on a rainy day. I'm like, ah, yes, a beautiful day. And then I proceed to not go out ever again for the rest of the day. Sorry, I'm getting way sidetracked. Under his wing, Matsuya is eyeing you as if there is something he wants to say. As you have finished your deliveries, might I talk with you for a moment? I was curious to know, what has become of Mevan and Kesseraf's remains? Oh, thank you, friend. Surely they will be able to rest peacefully by each other's side. I mean, yeah, but we didn't... They're just kind of hanging out in the air. We sure you don't want to tell them about how they're just, like, lying down on the ground, not buried properly? No? Okay. I and the people of Palaka's stand will perform their rites as soon as we are able. As for the child, it will not be easy for her, growing up without her parents, but I promise to do what I can. Once she is able to eat solid food, the fish I catch will help nourish her. Oh, I hope these two get together and then they just take care of the kid. That would be wholesome. Besides, Matsuya did say he liked her, so... Now's his chance, actually! What are you doing, Matsuya? Come on, shoot your shot. Good luck. I believe. Well, we've finished delivering the chai. I do believe everyone has a piping hot cup. I could almost believe there's a magic at work. How their tension fades with every sip. Let us pray that Palaka's stand has seen the last of those transformations. At least for now. They are still at risk, as every village in Thavner, like as not. Still, I trust we can leave this place in the care of our friends from the Radiant and the High Crucible. Shall we return to Radzatan? By all means, do not let us keep you further. There are still many who have need of your wisdom and strength to deliver them from this terrible calamity. And I will do what I can as well. I will bring rations and supplies from Makiali. We have plenty to spare. Then, let us find the Stinian and be on our way. Where did he wander off to again? He said something about... What was the name of that place? Temple, maybe? The temple? Oh, that's it. That's the one. The Wakeful Torona? Near the bridge at Turazathan, as I recall. I thought that was gonna be a question. That sounded weird. Near the bridge, Turazathan, as I recall. Very well then. It's a weird mix. It's like if I think too much about what I'm reading, I'm more prone to mess it up. But if I don't read ahead, I'm also obviously gonna mess it up. Because now and then they ask questions that are very long, so you don't see the question mark. See, this is what I don't understand, and hear me out. This has nothing to do with the game, but hear me out. Why does English only use the question mark at the end? In Spanish and Italian, they use it at both ends. So you know, if it's a long sentence, you know right off the bat it's a question, so you know how to use the tone, you know? Because it's not like I'm gonna know exactly. Sorry, I'm just. It's just a thing, okay? It bugs me now that I think about it. Because I just realized that just now. I didn't think about this before. Like, why is it like that? It will make it so much easier to read stuff if it had the question marks on both ends. What the heck? Oh, I gotta get up. That makes more sense. Can I fly? How's my currents? I think I've gotten quite a few, right? Surely. Tavnair. Okay, we need 1, 2, 3, 5 more regular ones, like out in the wild, and then 4 mission ones. Okay. I say as if we'll do that in stream. I say as if I will do that at all. I do check them now and then, and sometimes I do go through with them. Like in Garlemald, I did do most of them on my own. But, I don't know. By the time I actually finish, I'm done with the expansion, and then, you know, what's the point of flying, right? I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's always nice to have, but, you know. Alfino told me everything. Full glad am I to hear that the people are safe. Likewise, you will be pleased to know I found no evidence of lingering beasts in the jungle and ruins. It will seem you finished off the last of them. Trying times yet lie ahead of the people of Thavnair. Fortunately, they have a wise and benevolent satrap to shepherd them through. Speaking of which, I received word from Thancred not a short while ago. He awaits our return at the city of Al-Zadal's Pam. That's a cool horse. I think that's a horse. I don't know, I've never seen a horse with a lizard tail. Dragon tail or whatever. Oh, look at him, he's flying. That's really cool though. I gotta, like, come on. Like, how's that not cool? I really gotta do my research. Listen, I played a bunch... What? To reduce congestion, the area you're about to enter has been divided into multiple local identical instances. Oh, that's a first. I mean, I knew the server was congested, but I didn't know that this was a thing. This that we just read. God, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, all right. I wanna stream more of this game, like even after I'm done with the expansion. But the issue is I'm really dumb and I don't know what to start with, because I know there's like 50,000 dungeons and things I have not experienced. A good example of this is the Omega stuff. That I left off halfway because I decided to do the day before the freaking expansion. Well, the game got into maintenance for expansion because I didn't know that was going to be a thing. Because I thought magically the game was just going to all of a sudden have the expansion without needing for any download or maintenance, right? And I thought, okay, the 2 days right before the expansion comes out, I'm going to do the Omega thing, the Omega stuff, right? Just for the sake of like getting back in my groove of like using the controls and that, because I was playing a lot of other games on the side. And I kinda botched it because, well, not botched it, but I left it kinda halfway through, and now it's gonna be weird because I'm gonna do the whole expansion and I'm gonna feel very different, and probably have forgotten a bunch of details about the Omega stuff. But I will try, I guess, but I need to really inform myself better on this game because there's a bunch of stuff I'm probably missing out on. Because this game is chock full of stuff. It is good to see you safe. Given the skies, it is all too easy to fear the worst. I am pleased to report that we've succeeded in quelling the threat here in the city. The beasts have all but been felled, and the citizens are safe for now. I've also heard from the Radiant that an important proclamation will be made in the city square, though they said no more than that. Why, do you have any idea what this is about? Oh, they're probably gonna tell about Vrithra being the actual satrap. So, Vrithra is finally coming out of being from behind the curtain. I suppose we too should hear what he has to say. To Megaduta then. But before that, it will appear that word of the assembly has not yet reached all citizens. If anyone along the way seems unaware, we'd best enlighten them. Alright. Great, more chances to get lost in here. Not listen. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. Honestly, I like this place, but I'm gonna get lost. We're gonna miss out on so much time. Oh god, how do we get up there? Okay, let's. There were stairs up here, I think. Okay, and then maybe there's more stairs. Hopefully, nope. I just went the long way around. Actually, I just made a circle. Never mind. Okay, that was pointless. Oh, this is what I was looking for, though. Thankfully, last time we played, we got a little bit more, like, the missions made us, like, walk around here a little bit better, so I have a slightly better, I'm not gonna say, like, good, just a teeny, slightly better lay of the land, that's it, not much else. Pure and boy. Are the beasts all gone? I've been hiding, and I'm too scared to go out and look. This is a horrible hiding spot, what the heck, it's just gonna come out of the corner, where are you gonna hide? There's nothing to put in between, whatever. Sorry, no point. Oh, that's a relief. I thought one of those beasts was going to eat me. I wonder where Varshan is. He's the slowest runner. I hope he got away. He could be with the other people from the palace. Maybe I'll see him in the square. Wait, I didn't know. I didn't actually think. I did wonder, but I didn't say it out loud, and I didn't check. Is Varshan gone? Did Rithra take his eye back, or? I mean, it will make sense, right? Because he'd need his full strength to fight this type of stuff, but I'm actually curious now. I'm gonna try to see it. Unless he explicitly says it, I'm still gonna try to see if his other eye is there or not. Leave me be, please! I swear to you, my flesh tastes absolutely terrible. Oh, gods. What are you doing scaring me like that? If we're not quiet, those beasts will find us. The square, you say? But that's where the satrap was killed. With my very eyes I saw him crushed in that creature's maw. So many lives lost. Such a terrible carnage. And you say there is someone else who will lead Ratsathan in his stead? Whoever they are, if they say anything to sully the memory of our beloved satrap, I'll make them regret it. Yeah, I'd like to see you try. Yeah, he's gonna regret saying that once he sees who it is that is taking over, so to speak. I mean, he always was on the wheel, technically speaking, but you know, Dharma. God, I left off freaking what's the name of that game? Indivisible. All right. For some reason, I didn't click on me. I thought we were going somewhere else because this doesn't feel like a town square. It looks like it's raining in-game as well. Not cats and dogs, but rocks. Or is it just fireballs? I wonder what it is and where they are coming from, actually. Now that I think about it.
Look! Someone's coming!
Oh wait, no, there's Varshan. Never mind.
People of Razathan, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request.
Please, for the love of God, do not panic. The dragon is on our side.
Do not be alarmed,
Oh.
nor close your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
Kind of depends, I guess.
Many thanks.
Maybe don't roar, I think. Is that a good idea, though?
A dragon!
That is still severely cool, though.
People of Radzathan, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. 'Tis as the Satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
I mean, I think the reaction already said that they were going to, but... Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense we're not gonna be here for the speech. Where are we or not? That looked like when they tell us to explain something and my character moves their hands and then they go...
Right,
Oh, they did
you
actually,
were the
never mind.
satrap all along?
Vashan! I mean, Master Vitra, does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future I am blind as thee.
But yes, little Timmy, I did see you show me your search history. Now get out!
Calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Fafnir, our home.
You know, because he hung out with the
Loved ones
Vorshan
have
and all
been
that.
taken from us. I too have lost my closest confidant. Ahawan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, this I know. And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Radzat-Han to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, hath she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity hath stolen too much from you already, yet so long as you live, the light of Radzat-Han will never be extinguished. I pray you let me watch over it, over you, and lend me your strength, that we might face this trial and those to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together, so too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
Just one guy awkwardly clapping.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Izel's face.
Indeed.
Oh, are they actually gonna help others? Or are they gonna
Excuse
screw
me.
over stuff?
But I must speak with the satrap at once.
Oh, what will they do?
Father,
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have. On behalf of the Forum of Sharlayan, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radzat-Han, might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
How will they react, I actually wonder.
I am satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days.
He's taking it in stride. Not, I just thought about it. He didn't even react to the dragon. I don't want to believe that he just walked in saying that, screaming that out loud, and that he didn't see the freaking gigantic dragon on the side, right?
It is an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavner, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
'Tis by no means madness. With the coming of the 7th umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamud, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag. But what of the Silver Moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction. And by our people, I speak not only of Sharlayan. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save.
Alright, I think that means Alfino and Alize's argument came through at least a little bit, because I am fairly sure they weren't gonna... they were just gonna go, Sharlayan and leave the rest to die. I'm fairly sure that was gonna happen.
Including you, our dear friends of Radzat Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Long has thy forum been allies to Thavner. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
I never actually paid attention to this, but they've said this a couple of times. Does that mean something else is going on out there? Maybe that's what the expansions are going to be about. Because I know there's definitely at some point in the future will be like some sort of star trouble. Maybe something is happening like outside in space,
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears. Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase. Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
More bad news? I hope not, but the way she's running...
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Never mind, the voice tone says otherwise.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palika's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine.
Okay.
All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do? Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy.
The negativity.
That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
They really didn't
Yes.
see that?
Yes.
Okay.
In
Well,
this
no, I
instance,
guess makes sense.
negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained. Ah, do you still have that flower?
Oh, wow.
If we accept
Not
that it
anymore, I
once
don't.
shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place.
Oh, so the flowers will manifest where the people are happiest, I guess? I think?
You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
Alright. So I'm assuming we're going somewhere else now. I kind of... No, wait, no. We still gotta see... We're probably gonna get to see what's up with Charlie and well, you know, them doing here. As far as we have come, and after all the horrors we have seen, there is still so many there is still so much we do not know about the final days. Could it be, as Nidana said, that the cause of this phenomenon is beyond our comprehension? And, if so, are we powerless to forestall it? At World's End, the Radiant Host Soldier has a message for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Greetings, honored Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have a message from His Excellency the Satrap. Brave Scions, you have my gratitude for aiding my people in this most trying of times. Alas, matters here in Megaduta prevent me from meeting you all in person. As a token of my appreciation, I have arranged for a feast to be held in your honor. May it nourish you in preparation for the trials ahead. Such are the words of Master Vrithra. The feast he speaks of awaits you at Meridas Mayhain. Sorry. Pray make your way there whenever your business here is done. We thank you for your kindness indeed. I was hoping we might find a place to discuss our next course of action, and that seems an ideal venue. Ah, and to you, Samko-nan, there is someone we had hoped to introduce you in particular. While I am loath to detain you further, might you spare a moment of your time? A personal invitation, knowing full well your services are in the highest demand right now? This must be important. Worry not, we'll save some food for you, so take all the time you need. Alright. Thank you, friend. Whenever you are ready, please join me in the Aetheryte Plaza. I shall go on ahead. Did I leave something open though? Hang on, because my model's kinda janky. Maybe it's just the cutscene, I think. At this point, it's safe to say it's that. Never mind then. Alright, now I can use the Aetherite without worrying about any NPCs following me about. Although, it's not that far, I guess. Let's walk, I guess. Let's take in the sights. Because why not? Although, I gotta be honest, the colors don't pop out as much when it's such a dark red. Kinda ruins the mood of this place. Can't wait for this to be fixed. Not fixed, you know, but the story to end so we can get back to this place and it being with its cheerful music that I really, really liked. For what sake are you saving the... I mean, that's not how high I thought we were. But but it brought me to where I wanted to be, so I'll take it, I guess. Access to the Aetherite you see there has been restricted to a select few ever since the tower first appeared. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, but it was deemed too dangerous to permit the free movement of visitors at a time of emergency, a risk we could not make. In the light of recent developments, however, the Satrap has decided that such restrictions will only hinder our efforts to combat the final days. As such, I will encourage you to attune with the Aetherite before proceeding along the corridor. Oh, I thought this... Wait, I thought I had attuned to it already. Or was this somewhere else? I don't know. Look at... Oh my god, there's so many people. I mean, I knew that already. We literally got a message to choose our instance of this place, but... Holy crap, still. Okay, should be... Over here should be fine. Unless that door doesn't open, but I think it should. Come on. Oh, I could have just teleported. Whatever. Radiant Host Soldier. Oh, it's the same dude. Ah, you must be wondering what this place is. You stand in the hall of the Radiant Host, from where our leadership oversees all of Ratzat Han's military operations. Sundrop, our destination, lies just ahead. Okay. Ook. See what's up. Oh. Welcome to Sundrop. Without further ado, allow me to introduce you to... Why'd the music go like that all of a sudden? Shirabat. Oh ho! So you're famous Samko known, eh? I knew it the moment you stepped through the door. You've the look of someone who walked through hell. Shirabat, please. Shirabat, please. You're speaking to the Satrap's honored guest and savior of our people. Can you not show a modicum of respect? What disrespect is there in paying a fellow warrior a compliment? We're all friends here, or will be soon enough. More formally then, for the benefit of my countrymen, it is a pleasure to have you with us, O great champion of Eorzea, scion of the Seventh Dawn, warrior of light, and all-around good egg, I'm sure. Who are you? This talk of eggs reminds me of... I'm late for dinner. A man after my own heart. I like that. Don't worry, I'll keep it short. There's just a thing or two we'd like you to remember. First of all, about the moon you're standing in now. Room, not the moon. Ratzat Han welcomes delegates from other lands to oversee trade and diplomatic dealings. Then there are military matters to discuss, which is why all these officers are stationed here in Sundrop. Isn't that Ishgardi? That's an Ishgardian guy. The armor. I imagine you're more than familiar with each of the nations they represent, yes? Doma? We've representatives from Doma. Ulda and Al Amigo. Limsa Lominsa. Ridania. Ishgard. And last but never let it be said least, Ishgard. They're the eyes, ears and mouths that bridge the distance between Ratzat Han and their respective homelands. We've used this brief respite to share the details of our plight with our overseas counterparts. And wouldn't you know it, all of their leaders requested a few words from you specifically. You're a mine in high demand, yes? And so, will you mind regaling us with your own account? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. Okay. Why the music though? It feels like we're about to go into combat or something. I thank you for the report. The conditions under which men are turned to beasts, the etheric anomalies you have observed, you have given us much to consider. It is concerning that the first transformation apparently occurred before the skies turned red. This is contrary to what one will expect. Thankfully, the information you conveyed to Lucia upon your return from the moon has already proved invaluable. As soon as reports of the calamity here in Thavner have reached the Grand Company of Eorzea and our Far Eastern allies, our leader knew at once that the final days were indeed upon us. They began taking steps to assess the extent of the phenomenon's spread. Our agents were able to confirm that, for a time being, the skies burn only over the Bounty, including the island of Corvus. Are we gonna go to Corvus eventually? They keep mentioning it, but not really too much. Alas, that is all of little comfort. Aye, throughout allied lands there have been reports of people transforming into hideous beasts. From what little we have learned, these incidents are similar in nature to that involving the merchant Kaslao. As was the case here, the victims underwent a change upon prior to the heavens being set ablaze. And so, while the burning skies have yet to manifest beyond the Bounty, the transformations do not appear to be subject to any similar restriction. If anyone anywhere is overcome to despair can turn, then nowhere is safe. That's about the size of it. Speaking of which, we ought to give these creatures a name, don't you think? Here at Red's Hand, we've taken to calling the first to change, which tend to be the biggest blasphemies. As fitting name as any. To ensure clarity in future communications, we shall urge our comrades to adopt this terminology. Our leaders have taken measures to deal with the threat to the best of our abilities. Aye, each nation has assembled their own groups of elite soldiers to put down these so-called blasphemies, and they respond as when they appear. At the same time, they are doing all in their power to put the people's minds at ease, and prevent panic and fear from spreading. That said, brave souls with the strength and fortitude to fell these terrible fiends are not easily found. Just so, and it is for that reason that we turn to you. Pray, lend us your strength, and help us slay the blasphemies that plague our homelands. I mean, I can't be everywhere at once though, I guess. Now, you don't have to give your reply before dinner. I shall also mention that each blasphemy seems to possess wildly different characteristics. What works well against one may serve you poorly against another. So before you go rushing off to say everyone's day, have a word with the delegates. They'll tell you what to expect. And with that, I do believe our friend here has a feast to attend. Spare a thought for us while you're tucking into all that fine cuisine, eh? You have gained access to the role... Oh! These are... okay. You have gained access to the role quest for Endwalker. A separate questline and story is now available for tank, melee DPS, physical range DPS, magical range DPS, and healer roles. To undertake these quests, speak with any of the delegates in Sundrop, and agree to help defeat the blasphemies with that plague their respective homelands. Oh my god, this is gonna be fun. Alright, well now I know one thing to do when I finish eventually the expansion. I do not know how far in we are, or if this is something I have to do. Okay, so Alamingan is the healer, is it? What about the tank? Oh, I guess I wouldn't know because it's not high level enough. Never mind. I guess not for now. All I can do is the healer one. Do I have to right now though? Or is it not necessary? Because in Shadowbringers it was like necessary to do your role quest before you keep going. Yeah, no, I guess we'll find out eventually. If we do, then well, we'll do it. I mean, what else is to do? But I want to keep going with the story. Pray forgive Shirabat of her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but it is simply her nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from your hard-earned rest. You will be rejoining your companions, yes? Do you know the way to the Mayhain? I have a terrible sense of direction. I know Radzatan like the back of my hand. I mean, I can use the Aetherites. I'm gonna go with this, because I have an assumption that he's gonna give me directions if I do. Glad to hear you're becoming familiar with our fair city. You'll be pleased to hear that all drinks are on the house, so order whatever suits your fancy. And with that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all the Radiant host, I thank you and your friends once more for lending us your strength, and courage to Radzatan in our time of need. We shall endeavor to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honor Rahewan's legacy and serve Master Vrithra well. You have my word that your efforts will not be in vain. Okay. Oh, I didn't attune to this. Nice. That's good, I guess. You have now attuned yourself to all the Ethernet shards in Radzatan, and Thavner. Oh wait, no, Thavner is now accessible as an Ethernet destination. Wait, what? What do you mean Thavner as a whole? So I can use an Ethernet for somewhere else? I doubt it. No, that can't be how this works. Whatever. That's pretty cool though that we got all of the Ethernets here. Okay, where am I? Oh, there I am. Here I am. Mikhail. Welcome. When the satrap asked us to entertain a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be. This is a lovely surprise, to say the least. By the way, I heard all about Kaslal from your friend Grahatia. I understand there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beasts. As the smallest token of our thanks, your food and drink tonight are on our Merida Street. Speaking of which, what shall I start off with? Oh, I can actually choose. Water, just water, a glass of your finest local spirits, a piping hot mug of chai, because why not? You don't have any piña coladas? No? Oh man. As you wish. Pray, join your friends, and I will bring you your drink. Nice. The snow has been frozen. What a weird way to say that, huh? My character's good though? Huh, kinda. That's weird. It was unusually alright before. Hold on. Are the frames dropping? Oh my god, we have 257 frame drops. No freaking wonder. Alright then, I'm gonna... Oh yeah, now that I alt-tab back in, it's fine? Or is this while I'm out? I think the alt-tab actually helped. No, it didn't. Never mind, I was wrong. Welcome back. Whatever did the Radiant want with you? Pray tell. Our allies have sent military delegates? That's news to me. Mind sharing the details? Oh, that's a shame. Last stream, it was pretty smooth, everything else. I guess it could be worse.
So blasphemies now plague all the realm.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true. As it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
No one would survive.
Here's your order, friend.
Would it look different if I had
May
chosen
you find
something
comfort
else?
in these dark times.
Where do we go from here? If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control. Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more.
In our time, we called it Elpis. You will do well to remember the name. Elpis.
So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. Quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
There's the Watcher, one of the counts, but...
Not alive as such, but not quite dead.
Who else is there?
Elidibus.
Oh yeah, he's in the tower, that's right, because it acts like an aura site. I didn't even think about that.
I sealed him in the white aura site at the Crystal Tower back on the first. Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea. Naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers,
The music.
we might be able to speak with him there. I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
Huh. It's worth a try. It will be an opportunity to look the others as well. See if, how the situation is. If it's
Thank
gotten as
you,
bad.
my friend. That would mean much to me.
If nothing else, should we learn the first is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight. That said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least. Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure. Should it come.
Should it come
And
to
why
it.
we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the ethereal sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation. Yes, so much left for you to see. Where beginning ends, and end begins.
Alright. Emmet looks like, but wait, there's more. Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor in good order? I don't think so. In that case, it's time we each attended to our tasks. And when you arrive on the first, give my regards to Rin. Tell her I miss her. Ah. Oh, higher. Oh, we're getting a new weapon. Yes. Although I really like the one we have. I'm so gonna glamour this one. My wings. Return to the Crystarium. Grahatia has something he wishes to give you. Take this, Samko. My spirit vessel. Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower's system in the umbilicus. If even the smallest fragment of Elidibus' essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for the access to the umbilicus, pray seek out Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the accessor's gate. Should she or anyone else ask for me, tell them, I am living my life to the fullest, that I am happy, hardships and all. Well, we had best we had best be on our respective ways. God's willing, we will see each other again ere long. I wonder if the situation is gonna be worse over there, though. There's a chance. There's always a chance. Alright, so do I just go? Just go? Norvrand it? Or jump? Yeah, we're just going. Okay. Let's go from the Crystarium, just for the sake of seeing it again. Hearing its music. Or I wanna see if I wanna see how the mood, if they changed the mood of the whole place, or is it just the same? Not changed yet, not affected. Fair sky, never mind. Looks like they aren't quite there yet. That's good, I guess. I suppose. God, I feel like I didn't explore enough. I feel like I didn't do enough anywhere. I've barely done any like extra content on this game, like outside the story. I think the only thing I've done is a little bit of the. I've done some extreme trials, but only the ones of our Realm Reborn, which is not much on it, not a lot. Is on easily. I did like the start, like the very first raid of the Nier Automata stuff. I think that's mostly it. Maybe I've got the Golden Saucer and what else? I don't know. I have not unlocked that much. Is what I'm trying to get at. I still need to do the Binding Coils of Bahamut, which apparently are super tough, but I've not touched them at all. So, you know, can I not fly here? I thought I could. On most of it, at least, right? Yeah, I need like 3 missions more. Well. See what's up. It's been a while since we were here, though. Or it feels like it, anyway. Samko, you are returned. Have you been well? You and the others. As well as can be. We're no short of troubles, but we're well enough. Then things are much the same for you as well as they were here. My lord is doubtless enjoying himself. He has said this to you? The exact words? Oh, to know that he is happy. It fills my heart with joy. Thank you, Samko, for taking care of him. When next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself. Futile a request though it is. And tell him that all is well here. The peace you gifted us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves. In the course of this, we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for the morrow. Wait, so that means that they don't know at all. If I had to mention one dilemma, it will be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on over how we should run the city in the Exarch's absence. Most are of a mind that the settlement, the council, should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. Thus far, nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our lord. No one could. Have we recently observed any unusual phenomena? No, I cannot say there have been. Curious that you should ask me this question, though. Some days ago, Rin came and asked the very same. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she has been of late. Yeah, I guess she should be able to tell. Rin has been dedicating herself toward the restoration of the empty, you see. Though it will have taken many long years, the goal seems to have given her a newfound sense of purpose and fulfillment. So when I saw her in a state of such worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn, especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. I dare say she will be more willing to confide in you. May I ask you to broach the subject with her? You wish to enter the umbilicus? Very well. I shall fetch the key at once, and take the opportunity to find Rhine. Please wait for me in the city, in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity, shall we say. I will be along as soon as I can. Is it getting dark because of the weather in general, or is this, is it starting to get red all of a sudden? Nah, it's just the weather. Day-night cycle, I guess, I suppose. Oh, I thought we were gonna go with Reen first, and then the you know, well, whatever, doesn't matter. Let's see, let's just teleport. I used up some time that I probably shouldn't have already, so let's just cut to the chase here. It's not like even if there was something else to do here, I wouldn't know what it is, so. Okay. Maybe this one? What? Huh? Okay, maybe not that one then. But the other one instead. I guess that makes more sense. She did say the Cabinet of Curiosity, so it should have been this one. We wasted like 3 seconds. 3 whole seconds that we'll never get back. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Okay. I wasn't planning to. Something big is about to happen though, I think. Are we gonna get jump scared? Do my old eyes deceive? Is that truly Samko? Oh. Becklug. Ha! It is! Full glad am I to see you hell and whole, my friend. What a wonderful surprise it is to have you back with us, and at this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we're planning to produce a tome chronicling the events from the Flood to the Knight's Return. For this project, we intend to draw upon records kept by the world's peoples. Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be a centerpiece of the tome, but yours will be the one to crown them all. I've been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insight into travel beyond the rift, knowledge that will allow me to attest to your existence and deeds. There is no end to the questions I will ask of you, but if you could indulge me just for now. In your quest to restore the night, you faced many a formidable foe. Among them, who offered you the greatest struggle? I think Titania. I don't think I struggled as much with Vothri, but Vothri was a strong one. Because he had very quick AoEs. Very, like a lot of them too. It wasn't like just a circle, it was just like slices and all sorts of shapes. Hades, who bore the burden of his people. This may come as a surprise, but... what does this one entail? Let's go with this one, I'm curious. Truly, I never would have guessed. But then, if I could, I suppose I wouldn't have had to ask. It is a tremendously eye-opening answer, and we will see that your account of the battle features prominently in the tome. What battle? I know you'd love to talk his ear off, Moran, but we really should be on our way. These documents from Elmore wouldn't collect themselves. Of course. And afterwards, would you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points in your treatise. Till next time, then, do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend in particular, remind him not to overexert himself, again and again till his ear falls off, if that's what it takes for him to take it to heart. Yeah, he really... I think literally everybody's gonna tell us to tell that to Graha. To stop overexerting himself. Is that the Warrior of Darkness? Oh. Ricky Tio. Oh, I remember them. It's him. It's really him. What are you doing here? If you're going to battle, I can give you some medicine. I made it myself. Oh yeah, she was gonna practice to be a doctor. Best not, Ricky. You'd only give him a stomachache. We've come to see Moran to get his advice. One of the guard finally agreed to teach us how to fight. But first, we need to choose a fighting style. While I know that I want to be a mage, Arkle isn't sure. Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe, or the sword, or maybe the bow. They know. He looks like mini Ardbert, so it's like the axe, and then the sword as the paladin, or the bow from the trailers, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess. Let's just say the axe, actually, because the other ones are kind of a normal thing that anybody who will fight in this world will take, I guess. They all seem alright, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Moran. He knows about a lot of things. Wait, am I gonna have to answer? He isn't here? Ah. This is strange that it is on first person, I just realized as well. I think this is a first. Oh, why don't we have the Warrior of Darkness choose for you? What do you think suits Arkle best? Axe, sword, or bow? I mean, come on. For smiting your opponent, the axe. For protecting your friends, the sword. For fighting and hunting, the bow. I mean, the sword seems good for protecting, but he looks like Ardbert, so the axe. What are the odds we're gonna come back and he's actually gonna be wearing that stuff, you know? Very likely, I think. He did say he was gonna start training. And last time I figured it out that they're probably gonna actually... I don't know if the tea choice we made earlier today counts, because it's really hard to tell and it's very ambiguous. I won't be able to tell if the drink was different unless I watch other cutscenes from someone who made the other choices. But what I think it was last stream, they made us choose who we're gonna talk to before we went to Thavnair and the apocalypse stuff started happening, and I thought it was gonna be somebody else entirely or something like that, but it turned out to actually be the person who I chose. So I'm assuming he's actually more than likely gonna be using whatever I choose here. So I'm gonna go with the axe. Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. I struggle to choose what I wanna do. I'm in the same position as this kid. So go with the axe, I guess. The only one I've used fully, or at least the most of these three, is the bow. But listen, man, Q time is better if you're a tank, so let's just go with that. The axe. If you took up the axe, you could be just like Ardbert, the Warrior of Light. I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today. Ah. It's really popular though. I hope it's still there. Thanks for helping me decide, Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with the style, and maybe try something else later on. And when I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you. I look forward to it then. Now they're just filling our hearts with wholesomeness, which means probably something horrible is gonna happen soon. Well, something horrible already happened before this. So I'm assuming something also horrible is gonna happen after. Obviously, I mean, we're still in the thick of it after all. I'm assuming anyway. Such fun he's been having, basking in the adoration of a musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings. But does he spare a thought for me? Of course not. Oh, is it the fairy? What was her name? Ool. Let me guess it before I click it. Faye Ool, was it, I think? Yeah, Faye Ool, right? I waited and waited and waited, but he won't so much as acknowledge the presence of his beautiful branch, even though they're right here. Such a heartless thing our sapling is. Cold and cruel and heartless. Yeah, it is Feoul. Feoul? I need you? Oh, faithful Feoul, loveliest of branches, how have I missed you? Don't you have more important things to do, your majesty? God, this is all... Let's go with the middle one. Because why not? If you truly missed me, you should have cried for me at the top of your lungs the instant you arrived. To make up for it, you will call me twice, with twice the passion next time. Though, for there to be a next time, you've some struggles to overcome. So, my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? What the heck? Heh. How do I know this? Joined as we are, spying on you is as simple as sliding down the back of a what? Sliding down the back of a rainbow? Fool that I could aid you in your quest, but the fate of we Fey folk is bound to that of the star. Whither it goes, so too do we follow. Such is our way. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain, by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if escape is not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. Ah, but here are the ones you were waiting for. I wonder what manner of conclusion awaits at the tale's end. Me too. I also would like to know. It's nice though, meeting everybody. Oh. This is an interesting way to go about this, because usually it's not like this, the perspective, you know? It's a little bit weird that we're just moving like a freaking sentry robot gun, you know, just moving back and forth. You know, just scanning the area. Scanning, just waiting for, you know what I mean. My apologies for the delay. Like a security camera, more like, I think. Actually, that's probably more easy to imagine, I guess. Samko, it's so wonderful to see you again. You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus, and you may enter at your leisure. Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, that was kind of a cool cutscene, honestly. I like the change of perspective. You know, this is not what I thought. Has this happened before? I'm trying to think. I don't think it does. Something like this. This ain't never quite happened before. Alright. Let's see how she was able to... I mean, she is also gifted with her blessing, so I'm assuming she could tell. I'm relieved to hear that everyone is well. I have had this feeling, like in the pit of my stomach, and I was afraid that something might have happened. Well, it is, kind of. Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that I am the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Hydaelyn, never once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me, a connection to something immense. These past few days, though, that connection has wavered, as if that immense something was distant, then close, then distant again. And then, the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window, and to my horror, the sky was ablaze like during the star shower. Ah, so she had the same vision we had before we went to Thavner. But then I blinked, and everything was normal. The next day, no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I had seen. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of a half-remembered dream. Samko? What are you not telling me? We probably should tell her. I have a feeling this is gonna start happening here as well. I have to know, please. It doesn't matter how terrible it is. Hopefully it doesn't happen here though, and the other reflections. It wasn't my imagination then. The doom we witnessed in Amaroth has come again. I can't believe it. Like I told you before, all is well here in the First. So don't worry about us, please. Look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we weren't, we've learned how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured that we won't go quietly. Now, we'll hold on until you can find a way to save all of our worlds. So long as you continue your fight, so too will we, united in purpose beneath a blazing sky. Return to the Crystarium. Alright. See what it is. How cool is it gonna be? Magnese? What? Magnese Syrinxi? Okay. Oh, are they small one? No, I like the... Oh man, I liked my wings. What the heck? Actually, they don't look half bad, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, man. I like the bigger ones. They look cooler. This doesn't look too bad, but... Actually, it's not that... I don't know. If only the energy was red, because the energy of the crystals is red, it will be cooler, but whatever. Just like have a giant shuriken now. Hope upon a flower. Green wears a look of steely resolve. You're headed to the Umbilicus to consult with Elidibus, right? I'll do some consulting of my own and speak to Lena. Decide how we might best prepare for the final days. So it's a farewell for now, but we'll see each other again, I'm certain of it. Alright. I'm gonna glamour the wings I just had to take off, because I really like them. They're cool. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can just freaking use the Ethernet. Wait, no, this one. Almost goofed. Oh yeah, I got a message. How's the walk to the end? I don't know. The roller coaster, I'm gonna go with this. The roller coaster has started to slowly go back up again, I think. Because that's what this feels like. You know, like we're again slowly but surely. Eventually the drop's gonna come and a bunch of crazy stuff's gonna happen again. Because that's how this has been so far, so I'm assuming that's just how it is. Ah, Master Samko, welcome back. The captain has told me all. Give me the word and I'll show you to the ocular? But we're going to the umbilical. Ah, I got the response. Well, hopefully it doesn't get drowned out by a bunch of notifications. Well, do not. It's fine. I'll just scroll up. That's what the scrolling's for. Alright. Oh, man. It feels like ages ago since we did this. Shadowbringer stuff. But why are we looking at this as if they're dead? What the heck? Come on. Haunted doors. Are we gonna hear a voice? Anybody home?
Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business. Acknowledged. Reinitializing Safecoast Tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity.
I have a feeling big stuff's about to happen just now. Well, obviously, I mean, we're about to search his memories, I'm assuming, or something like that. Hopefully the tower doesn't actually, like, summon him as a monster.
Subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
Okay, just a projection. Oh. Alright, he did look like that at me in the end.
My friends. No more than a dream.
Oh, Amaranth music.
You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all. So, he is fallen? and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the Convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
I'm sorry.
Why apologize for receiving a favor of the defeated? If it sits ill, consider it payment for freeing Lord Zodiac from servitude. Where to begin? Ah, the end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him, long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place.
Oh.
A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world.
Oh, we're gonna fight some monsters, aren't we?
Many
dungeon.
worked there. And before joining the Convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes.
Hermes, Hades.
That is all I know.
The names of the Olympian gods. How many were there in the convocation? Were there 12? No, there were 14. But maybe just 12 of them had the names from the gods.
The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived.
No.
Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis.
Asm?
No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility. And a truth that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief.
So the original Fandaniel.
In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower, which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy.
Yikes, good thing he's not bad then, right?
As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment.
So is it gonna be like a simulacrum, or is it literal time travel that we're talking
Given the
about?
eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed.
Oh god, it is time travel.
Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned.
So we're just gonna be able to watch?
In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you. Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change.
Isn't that good though? Wouldn't me changing stuff? Hello? Hold on. Wait, is the microphone working? Hello. Hi. Hi. Yes, it is working. Sorry. I think it's getting a little bit like, I don't know why. Are the frame? Wait, I didn't check. I should have checked the frames. 268. I think they went slightly up. It's bugging me because it's not. I don't know why it's happening. Oh, the rain. Oh, that makes so much sense. Why didn't I think about the rain is making it like murkier, I guess. Because usually there's no lag at all in my model, especially when there are cutscenes.
For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come. In full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey? Very well. I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act. You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority. First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic.
This will then be a trap, right? Nah, I think he's trustable.
The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the ocular.
Wow, this is interesting though. I didn't actually expect this to happen. I didn't even think about it though. That they will make him come back, although it makes sense because it was our site.
Appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded.
Back to the
magic
future.
Should consume every last mote of my essence.
Oh no.
Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act?
Oh.
Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting. In that promised land. Beyond memory and dream. Now go, warrior of light. Go, and do not look back.
The first big bad Ascian as well. It's the last one. I mean, because he was the very first one we met, I think. Yeah, he was the very first Ascian we met. And this is also the last Ascian we're ever gonna see, I guess? I mean, yeah, no, it is. Like the last one we're gonna see, I'm assuming, unless there are more. I'm still not sure about that. Like, there could be still ones that are not, like, as high positioned as Solidibus and Emmet Selk and, like, Van Daniel, that he wasn't that high a position, but...
Well, Hydaelyn, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us.
Oh, well, I guess Hydaelyn also, but I don't think she counts. She's a
May you
promo.
have the joy of it. The burden and the solitude. It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
Oh boy. Huh. Here we go. Oh, this is like when we first came to the first. I'm a ghost. He's a phantom. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. God, this is weird. It just dawned on me. These are not simulacrums or like magic illusions by Emmett Salk. These are actual, like, we are the ones out of place here now. We are the ghost-ish ones. We are the... Oh my god. Can I use my skills? I can't even use that. I can just unsheath my weapon. Guide-like man. The man stands dutifully by the ether-like device. A guide for this facility in all likelihood. You attempt to get the man's attention, but if he sees or hears you, he gives absolutely no indication. As Elidibus warned, it appears your form is intangible. I wonder if I can. Oh, I have to do it anyway, it looks like. The device is reminiscent of an aetherite. Perhaps it is possible to attune with it. Wait a second. Hey, wait a second. Despite attempting to channel and focus your energies, you fail to attune with the device. You can only assume it operates differently. Huh. Yeah, it was one of the things we had to do. Let's do this one first. This is the right place, yes? Propylaeon? Judging by the woman's words, this facility is called Propylaeon. You attempt to gently prod the woman to attract her attention, but feel nothing, and it seems neither does she. What if I walk through them? Will they get a chill, like a ghost? I can't even sprint. Which is fine now that I think about it, because technically I should be taking this in, not sprinting about. Wow. Black-robed man. A remarkably large man wears a black robe and half a mask, much like the phantoms you encountered in Mare Lamentorum and their recreated Amarat. It will seem you have made it to your destination. I think I was supposed to talk to this guy first. Or attempt, anyway. And I think that little... I don't know if you see it, but there's like a shadow here. I think that's supposed to be my minion. You gesticulate wildly and shout all manner of greetings and obscenities, but the man does not so much as glance in your general directions. I don't even know what to say. I'm like... I don't know, I'm taking it in. He has like... I wonder, they said that they, like, we are in a way descendants of these people. Well, kinda. No, like they were split when everything was sundered and all of that jazz, so... And they were split into all the different races, but how does it work? Are there others that are kind of like a Rogaden? Are there gonna be like ones that are like buffer and bigger and green? Are there gonna be ones with cat ears or rabbit ears? Are there gonna be ones that look like lions? How does it work? Sturdy door? You suspect this door leads outside, but how do you open it? We're ghosts. Just walk through it, man. I mean, I could have tried, but then, you know, doesn't matter. I doubt it will have worked. Maybe someone else will come in or go out.
And here we are, Elpis.
Are we gonna see familiar faces?
Well, well. How rare to receive you in person.
Will
To
they...
what do we owe the honor?
Will they even be familiar, now that I think about it? Because technically they take over others' bodies, so we've never really seen their true faces.
Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while.
We've seen that
You're
one.
welcome to stay as long as you see fit, of course. As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Or are they gonna explain the masks? Is it like a politeness thing?
Now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are. Who you are, perhaps. But I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
Oh. So they do have the different mat. Okay, that makes sense. It's Semet Selk. Oh my god. Oh, the freaking music. He can see me? But does he recognize me if he can? He doesn't look that different from...
I thank you for your cooperation. You are free to go about your business.
Oh man, I really hope we get masks like that. You know what would be cool? Just design your own mask or something. Yeah, I doubt that's gonna be a thing, but just getting a mask like that would be cool. Can he see me or no, though? Was that just a coincidence?
By the by, you see it too, yes?
They can, okay. Also, it? Come on, don't be rude.
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
That's odd. It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's.
Can they not see like the details? Is it like Ishtola, the way she sees? Also, I love those. I'm gonna try. You know, I don't remember how I chose colors. I might just use my Fantasia to freaking change my colors like that because I really like that like freaking just the way they shine. I guess
Do you
they're
suppose
so
he
bright,
created
both of
it?
their eyes.
Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's his spitting image. So let's leave it be. Come now.
Now I want to meet Azem. I want to see who it is that we are. We are, I guess. Can they hear me?
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words.
Huh.
Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
Who do you take me for?
Oh my god, I cannot.
Why, a dear friend, of course. One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded?
Wait, have we seen this guy's name? I know this guy is Emmett Selk, obviously, but who's the other guy? I already forgot. Did they say his name?
I suggest you close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant.
A very much unburdened Emmett Selk, who hasn't suffered from such a long time of just, well, everything that he did. That he had to go through.
You may open your eyes.
Oh, I'm as tall as they are now. How cool!
You even adjusted its size.
Imagine
Better
if we
to
stayed
indulge
this
your
size
whim.
for the rest of the game.
This way, it will be easier to communicate.
How very thoughtful of you. And may I applaud your artful reinforcement. Without further ado then. Greetings.
Oh, Hitler, there's.
I am
Oh, I'm done.
Iflideus,
Okay.
Chief of the Bureau of the Architect. Sulking beside me is
My
the
new
most
old
honorable
friend.
Emmett Selk of the Convocation of 14.
Oh my god.
And how might we address you, my new friend? A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words. So, tell us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here.
Oh man. Oh my god.
You do not know? Or cannot say? Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here?
I seek a man named Hermist. Yeah, I guess maybe this.
Well now, the same as us. Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
Huh.
If he truly wished to be here, then he would be.
Right you are. My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend. And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion. We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work.
God, I hope he doesn't look like Asahi. I hope he doesn't look like Asahi, though.
We, I say, though this is Emmett Selk's charge. I am here only to serve as his guide. And I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
Hey.
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree? Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here.
Oh yeah, they did say this is where they test what should be and shouldn't be released to the world. God, this is... I can't... listen, I know I'm not commenting too much about the current situation, but I'm just trying to, like... I don't even know what to say.
Welcome,
like,
my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge. Elpis.
This is not something we'll have ever imagined will happen. Oh my god, is this gonna be somewhere we can just come and go? The world of the Sundered, Elpis. Oh my god, is this somewhere we can go back and forth on? Oh, it's Argos. And Argos. Oh, that's probably who becomes Hydaelyn.
This presence.
Yeah, there's no way she's not. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, cool. Look like a harpy? No, a harpy is more monster-like.
Visitors!
Oh, that makes sense, actually. So Hermes made her. Probably, with the creation magics. Tell me he doesn't look like Asahi, please.
What secrets are you hiding, I wonder?
I don't like this. And nothing, well, no, not that I don't like this, but I have a feeling this is gonna lead to some very heart-wrenching things, because there's a good chance we're gonna meet someone in the future that we meet here as well, like super tired and old or something like that. Which technically we have, you know. And, you know, freaking Hang on, freaking, 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 uh, this whole situation, you know, I don't freaking know what to think. This is like quite the situation we're in, and I'm like, God, I'm excited. All right, no, let's keep going. I shouldn't stop. Wait, just out of curiosity though. Oh my God, this is somewhere we are gonna get to go back and forth on. I mean, I kind of suspected as soon as they showed us that, but you know, the fact that not even... it's kind of funny. It would have been funny if Emmet Selk was narrating this as we got here. This is hardly my first time here, but the scenery never fails to take my breath away. Why, it feels as if I could reach out and touch the heavens. Now then, to begin our guided tour. Perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I shall start with the basics. Using concepts to give shape to ether, and creation magic allows us to bring forth anyone we desire, be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of concepts. They must all undergo evaluation at the Bureau of the Architect. As a part of that process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be sent here to Alpes for in-depth observation and study. A fascinating facility, isn't it? I dare say you will enjoy touring it with us. That seems like such an interesting way to just be, I guess. Anything you make can be accepted as long as it goes evaluation, I guess. Ooh, a secret. Petaloda Hunt. Heath Lodeus is looking you up and down. Now then, our friend Hermes, aside from overseeing the facility, he has also Now then, our friend Hermes, what the heck? Aside from overseeing the facility, he also conducts his own research. Chances are he will be in the main observation hunt. So let us so let us seek him out there first. Attired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much, so our dear Emmet Selk wishes to help you keep a low profile for his errands, so... Do you know how to make a robe? The basic concept will do. No? In that case, Emmet Selk? No, your whim, your responsibility. You're getting not another thimble of ether from out of me. The way he screams sometimes, you'd think he wasn't a nigh bottomless fond of magic. Very well, I shall make you the robe, but perhaps you can assist. Come, let us search for the requisite material. Oh my God, I'm actually... Does that mean it's not gonna be a temporal thing? I'm gonna actually get to keep it? Oh my God, yes. What is that? Ophion. This is the last evolution of the Amalja. Imagine if we were small, if we just got made like not a ghost, but just kept our size. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. Want to take it in a little bit more? Yes, these creatures should suffice. It makes us all the worst, I think, because we know this place is just absolutely obliterated now. Non-existent. An etheric rope. I want you to use it to capture, shall we say, 2 Petaludi? There are 3 species here, I believe. Any 2 different kinds should serve. Now, I should mention that strength of the rope is tied, no pun intended, to the strength of its user. As your ether is still thin compared to ours, you'll need to weaken the Petaluda first. Good luck. Wait, does this affect what color the robe is gonna be, or is it gonna be the same no matter what? Now I'm curious. I wanna kinda look it up, but I'm not going to. Because obviously we might get spoiled, honestly. Okay, Ophion. Fine, let's fight one of these as well. Wait, where's Fran? Oh, I haven't summoned her in a while. Okay, let's call her. I'm gonna need a hand here. So let's fight both of them at the same time. Might as well make it a little bit faster. Get the loot down. Let's keep this ready. Let's put this like here, I guess. Or actually, let's put this What's on here? Okay, there we go. Do I have to kill it now, or is this enough? No, that was enough, okay. So it needs only be low in HP, okay. Let's do a red one, just because I'm curious. If there's been a little bit of red, I'm gonna assume that means it worked. But I kinda doubt it. He didn't really say that it was gonna, how it looked, it was gonna depend on that or anything like that, but I'm just curious. Or I think it's just gonna be, doesn't really matter, because there's only 3 actually. Wait, no, there's more, but still. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's call that other one. Might as well do that all at once. So I can use my, like, AoEs and stuff. Better. Much better. Coquine Petaluda and Diathine Petaluda. There we go. This one down. What was that? Wait, did you see 3? Oh, that was enough actually. I didn't need to fight the 3rd one. Okay. I assumed. Dang it. I don't want to fight no more. I'm good. Picking up. Oh, Fran, come on. It's okay, leave it alone. Fran. Ah, fine. Oh, whatever. I don't think it's coming this far up. Never mind, it is. Hang on. I'm sorry, Mr. Hanzo. Very famous person, I think. I probably should say that. Oh, it's gone. I should probably apologize. Sorry. Oh my god, take a nap. No, okay, let's just fight it over here so no more AoEs disrupt anybody. The guy gonna get mad. Ice, oh my god. No. Stop. There we go. Oh, it's going away. Okay, okay. Finally. Okay, you've caught the Petaluda? Come, let us see. Duly weakened and carefully bound, this Petaluda is destined to become clothing. Oh, did you see that? She yawned. Yes, these fine fellows will do nicely. And now for a spot of reversion. I meant my minion yawned. I didn't know she did that. There, it's ready. It's nothing fancy, but when they're not standing out, try this on for size. But then we're trying not to stand out. Try it on for size. You turn living beings into clothing, just like that? Won't someone be angry with us for using those creatures? Oh, it's fine. There's no one around to tell us off. And besides, we can always make more Petaludae. They need only a tiny amount of ether. I just thought about this. Does this mean this is where they origin from? Because those... I don't know if they're called the same thing, but there are butterflies like that in Ilmeg in the first. It may take some effort to get the form and composition right, but anyone familiar with the concept should be able to manage. Well and good to these guys, and educated, but it won't fool anyone who can see worth a damn. Fair point, but at the very least it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers. I can't even glamour it on though, the robe I mean, because we are outside, danger area. I need to be, I don't know where a safe zone will be here that will let me actually glamour on. So it's kind of pointless to a degree, because I'd have to spend guild to go somewhere else and then come back here. To like Ridania or something to go to the inn. Emmet Selk speaks true. And I don't even know if I can come back here actually. I just thought about this. Like I need to get to the Etherite or whatever. Emmett Selk speaks true. Even dressed like us, your unusual attire will be plain to those who think to look. Should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simply say that you're a familiar. The question is, whose? Ah, of course, Azam's. If you say you belong to him, people will give you the benefit of the doubt for any and all outlandish behavior. Exploiting our associate's absence? For a lack of his presence, absolutely. Were he here, he'd have been the first to propose the idea, and you know it. With that, your story is settled. Let us continue with our errand. Oh, I wanna go and put it on. I think I'm gonna do that actually. You know what? We're gonna see if there's, and only if there's an aetheryte here. We'll do that, okay? How's that sound? That seems like a fair deal, right? Is there an aetheryte? There is not. How am I supposed to do this kind of type of deal if there's no... I don't even know how to come back here. I'm gonna try though. I wanna. Come on. It just seems... It's for the sake of the story as well. Come on, come on. I mean, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Try to be quick about it. Can we... God, but I don't even know how to go back. That's the issue. Oh, can I now attune to this? Or is this just a resounding no? Okay, let's exit. Now that I think about it, it should be fine, because we can go back. I think all we need to do is get back in here. So we're gonna just go to the inn. Yeah, okay. So it's not that bad. I'm gonna go to the inn room real quick. We're gonna put that in glamour stuff, and then we're just gonna come back. It's gonna be real quick, okay? I'm gonna be fast. I'm gonna try to be fast about it. It's just better, okay? Come on. Just think about it for a second. It's good. Although it's gonna probably change real quick if there's a dungeon or a dungeon or something. God, I don't remember where it was though. Here maybe? Yes, that's the one. I'm gonna be fast. I'm speed. Come on. Okay. And then main body hands. Okay, here we go. Hood. Outsiders, blah blah blah. Thavnir. Is it not here? Was there no hut? Did I imagine that part? Oh boy, maybe I should have paid more attention now. Or did I get them in my inventory because I have no space? No, they're definitely in there. Oh, hang on. Let's check here. I guess it'll be easier to spot. Oh god, this is why you sort your items, everybody. Maybe we didn't get a hood? Maybe we didn't get a hood. Let's assume we didn't get a hood. Let's go with that. Ovim, deep gold. I probably should have seen what they're called. But they're white. They're white. The word should be white. Ruby cotton gilet. Hallowed? No. Still caress. Sophist's robe. That's it. And then... Was there gloves? No, it was just 3 parts, right? And then the shoes. So... Blue gloves. Let's just make another cursory glance just in case there was actually a hood or something. Because there were 3 items for sure. That's for sure. Bookworm spectacles? No. God, this is gonna bug me for the rest of my life if I miss something. Okay. Mithrite, true. Okay, anything else? Soft steppers? No. Okay, so it's gonna be sophists. Probably. Okay, legs. Maybe it's just shoes and the legs. Goat skin, gilder skin, bookworm. Altered woolen? Nope. Sophists, Podea, okay. And then it has to be shoes, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now, edit glamour plates. I should have 1 free. I don't. Okay, 1, I guess. Yeah, I'll get rid of this one. God, can I remove this? Yes. Okay. Where is it? Hood. Okay, there we go. No gloves, and then sophists. These? No. Strifes. Oh, sophists. Spodera. Not that we can even see them now that I think about it. Was it the very first ones? No. Did I not put them in? Did I goof? Have I goofed? Okay, let's just go with... maybe it's easier if I do all. And then only display items. No. Gosh, okay. Which one was it? Strive Survival. Sophists, there we go. And then, should I add like a hat or something? The circlet? No, that's for... okay, never mind. Let's put this, because why not? Can I remove this? Okay, remove this, and that, and that, and that, and then maybe gloves, I guess? Is anything that shows, I guess? Science Travelers. Oh, that looks not... that doesn't look bad. Looks like I'm about to go welding or something. There we go. That looks good, I think. Methinks. Save. There we go. And then... oh yeah, one more thing. Let me see if I can even put them in yet. Future pendulums. Filigia wings. Oh no, I need to repair them. Okay, that's fine. Then I equipped them. Was 2, I think? Yeah. Aha! There we go. Now we are ready. Oh no, but I'm gonna have to... God, I wish I could become invisible. Why did the music stop all of a sudden? Is it just me or did the music stop? Okay, I'm gonna have to be fast though, because I don't want anybody else to see me, I guess, because it might spoil a little bit. Now that I think about it, running around with these is not a good idea. Crystarium... okay, very good. Is the music not sound? Is it because I equipped this close? No, the sound's gone altogether for me. What the heck? Okay, hang on, I wanna get in so that nobody else... I wanna... you know, like, the robe is fine because nobody will tell, but then if they see the master, they'll be like, wait, hold on a minute. Wait a second, something ain't right here. Gatekeeper, let me in. Gatekeeper, let me in. Okay, and then I'm gonna see what's up with the audio, because I don't know if you can hear it, but I cannot. Oh, there we go. God, I hope... okay. Huh. I like it. Alright, let's go. Elvis. Yes. Nice. Now we blend in almost seamlessly. No, they say that I probably don't, actually, but whatever. Okay, so it's probably only gonna be accessible from the Crystarium then, I think, because of the way that is pointed out, that we can't really use the Aetherite here. Still pretty cool though. That's still pretty cool. No, I'm assuming maybe eventually we'll be able to. Because that's what happened in Thavner. And in Elmore as well. There we go. In search of Hermes. Hythlodeus is ready to continue if you are. If you are ready, let us continue along the Anagnoris. The place serves as an observation hub and a resistance and resist... what? Hang on. An observation. It's an observation hub. Okay. Someone there should be able to point us in the direction of Hermes. Alright, let's go. I know it was kind of a big detour, but that's fine. Maybe that Aetherite will be able to use? There's more than one. There's no... yeah, okay, this one's actually marked, so I guess maybe just the first one is not something we can use. Philomyths Notos. For west. Now where we're going, I guess. Already flying about, I guess. I am still so shocked that people finished the story like 3 days after it was released. Anagnorius Observer. Yes, can I help you? We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. Do you know where we might find him? Well now, By your mask, I assume you're one of the 14. I wasn't aware there was to be a visitation. Between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter will be appreciated. I see, I see. My lips are sealed. The chief should be out conducting observations as usual. His focus of late has been aquatic creatures, so I expect you will find him at one of the pools here. The pools, you say? Many thanks, and apologies for disrupting your work. I say, Hythlodeus. Well, I've never met Hermes. You know him well, do you not? That being the case, couldn't you simply find him by his ether? Aye, that I could. As you know, Emetselk and I can discern the color of souls. By the same token, we can also see ether quite keenly and from great distances. With this skill, I could readily locate Hermes, but I felt that it will be a waste of an opportunity. We're here to perform an assessment after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis and the man in charge of it. This is much for your own enjoyment, like as not, but point is taken. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. According to his profile, he has short, dark hair. So you know, it's because we're in Elpis that we don't have our cowls up, and a special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It is unseemly. This all is common sense, but I will not assume you possess any. It's a rare treat indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humoring me. Come, let us find our man. No wonder they. Okay, so that's how they like locate each other, because everybody's looking the same with the clothes at least. That's interesting. But can I put it on though? No. Shame. I like the clothes I had though. I might glamour them. If I can find them again after the glamouring on them. Oh. There, holy swell, you have nothing to fear. This must look like a gigantic horse if we were our regular size, I just realized. Everything here, actually. It still feels like it's pretty big, to be honest. And then... let's see, I'm gonna add tune to that just in case something else like that comes up, actually. Just real quick. Okay. And there we go. And that's a cool mount. Alright, we're good now. We are ready. Oh, there he is. Okay, I don't think he's gonna look like Asahi, thankfully. Because he has the most punchable face, to be honest. Ah, the music that starts... The way this music starts really reminds me of freaking Undertale.
Huh. You are...
Oh. Different. You're different too. You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be... Wait. Please. Wait. Greetings and salutations.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Bewinged girl. What if she's the one we
Do
heard
not be alarmed.
on the moon?
I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Huh.
May we please be friends?
Ah,
I see you found him.
Hythlodaeus. It's been a while.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
You were of the convocation?
Emmet Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to... Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters. By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait in the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
The Namistoma is missing.
Uh-uh.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
Uh-oh, are we gonna see some blasphemies?
You're saying they can climb with their sorry excuses for limbs?
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish.
Huh.
The Amistomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however... Excuse me.
I'll help too.
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
I don't know why this is funny.
May I suggest we split up? If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emmet Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
Alright. I don't know why, it's kinda nice to see him at Selk before, you know, such things happen, such heavy things. I wonder. Nope. No more. I wonder no more. So search for the adventurous Ambistoma. Isn't it up the tree? Is it not? Bird of Elpis. Okay. Where is it? Oh my god, mid PvP match. How are you doing? Were you at least? I think it's not too bad if you weren't like particularly winning. I mean, of course, obviously. I was literally just saying I hope we get like what, a mask or something, and then they gave it to us. I was like, yes. It sees Hermes and Meteion have found their quarry, a creature known in this age as the Ambistoma. Yeah, it really does. You even dyed it? Oh, I didn't even think about that. I might check out after then. I might check out what it looks like with different dyes. I hope the mask also changes color. Like the... Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I kinda... You know, I now I kinda wanna just like make my own mask, you know? I'm gonna... Oh, maybe... Oh, I have an idea for next stream. Next time I stream, I'm gonna make a couple of changes to my avatar. I have an idea. Yeah, though it has been safely extricated from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in a quite... Wait, is he up the tree? Oh my god! I didn't look... I should have looked up. Gambistoma. Hermes saw it high up the tree. He climbed up to get it, but it jumped on him, and he slipped. Oh my god, how did he even get up there with a robe? Oh, you need a hand? Ugh, no, I'm fine, if a little embarrassed. Now, for your own safety, please stand back. Ugh. Hermes, are you alright? Quite alright, yes. My apologies for making you worry, Meteion. Both you and, Samko Nun, you are called? An intriguing name, somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. She's cute, I guess? Although I'm kinda curious if we're gonna... I have a feeling at least her or something we're gonna see here is very likely to appear, you know, when we go back to the future. You know, I have a feeling we might spot her again at some point. Like, because there's nothing else over there that will lead us anywhere else. I'm assuming maybe we'll see her again? Maybe? I don't know how that this works, to be honest. I don't know if she's immortal or not. As, like, if they are created by the Ashians, I mean, like, are they necessarily immortal or no? As for you, little one, you must be more careful. All I know is I'm trying to steel myself for what comes, because despite how cutesy and like beautiful everything is here, I'm assuming that soon we're gonna see either its end or it's just gonna be heart-wrenching regardless, because I know literally all of this is it doesn't exist anymore is my point, you know? You may be able to fly, but it doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no, I had forgotten all about its fellows. Truly, what a relief. I must thank Hemetsalk and Hithlodeus when I return to them. But first, with the distractions out of the way. As Chief Overseer of Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here. In search for Hermes. Although I feel it's kind of a waste we can't put the actual mask on. I wish we could do that. Oh no! If I get new gear, I'm gonna have to go back and forth to glamour the stuff back on. Ah, man, I didn't think about that. Ponder, warrant, cherish, welcome. Having found the wayward ambystoma, Hermes is the picture of relief. Hopefully there's like a safe zone here where I can put a glamour on back then. But I have a funny feeling it won't be the case. Because it's all open. Well, we mustn't keep the others waiting. Let us return to Anagnoris. Although I am excited to see what the new armor is gonna be. That much is true. Which is gonna be conflicting because if the armor is really cool, I'm gonna struggle with glamouring it over. Although I guess eventually I can make the armor itself glamour if it's that cool. Okay. They're so small. And yet we probably could have them. It could probably be like the size, like get us like halfway our height if we were our original size. My apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the ambystomas are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space, if you will go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. We may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creature slip away again. This reminds me of that one raid. What was it called? The raids that lead you to Bosja. This reminds me of that one of those raids that we go to. Some of it, anyway. Just like the floating buildings and the color scheme, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but it just reminds me of that. It was, what am I doing? I can just freaking bring it up. Raids, it was... Which one was it? Not that... This one... Yeah, the Ridonara Lighthouse. When you go like higher up and you fight the final boss and just like everything is like a lot different like from the base, I mean. Like you see a bunch of floating stuff. It looks like that. Like the end of that raid.
This appears to be the place. And here is where we part ways.
No.
We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins.
Oh, I can imagine. There must be so many new items, right? God, I really gotta get on that. I got so much stuff. No, as soon as I'm done with the expansion, I'm gonna finish the Omega stuff, and then I'm gonna see what new things there is here. But to be quite frank with you, I feel like I should probably go back and work my way from A Realm Reborn upwards with the like bonus content aside from the story, because I have skipped so many things that I need to get through. You know, there's so many Bloodstorm things and Shadowbringers and Heavensward that are probably really good, and I just haven't done. I really need to get around to doing that stuff. Really want to be able to craft high-end gear in this expansion. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Let's see, alright, it's voice acted. I was about to read that. We should probably tell them, I think.
What? Will I have to remove you by force?
He's probably stronger here than he was when we fought him as Hades. There are reasons I cannot speak freely.
Let's hear them then, these reasons of yours. Who knows? If I deem your mysterious cause worthy, I may even be inclined to offer my assistance.
Wait, what if... Technically, when we were in Shadowbringers, like everything we've done, technically this already happened. So that means maybe that's why he helped us? Maybe? I mean, he doesn't necessarily remember us. 870... You know what? You're lucky. That's not bad at all. I got freaking reset yesterday. There were freaking 4K at the beginning, and I waited for like an hour and a half, and then it closed down and I was looking away. So it took me too long to get back in, and they didn't put me back in my spot in the line. They put me like freaking 6K then. And I couldn't stream because of that, because it was already way too late to start the stream. That's why I didn't stream yesterday, because the queue time was too long and I got distracted. So, you know what? That's not a bad number, actually. You're in a good spot, I think. Let's hear... Oh, right. Voice acted. I keep forgetting. I keep getting sidetracked.
I do not object to his attendance.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Sorry.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Start at 4:30? Yeah, it seems to start around those numbers.
Perhaps.
Hopefully it gets
But I
better
believe
soon.
he can be trusted. Meteon would not have taken to him so quickly otherwise.
Or I think it is. I don't know if it has changed for you, but for me now at least you can see like your own character, because before it was just invisible, like it doesn't show your character.
Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself. Do you hear?
All right.
So, it's finally happened, then.
Aye. Van Daniels declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor.
Oh.
In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation.
BG animations.
I understand that you and Van Daniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all.
Oh, yeah. I know it looks kind of laggy. I don't know. I think it's been raining here, so I think it's kind of murking up the signal, so it looks kind of glitchy. Sorry about that.
I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Van Daniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes.
Nice.
Like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Aetheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Van Daniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just... I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no. I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteon outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Maybe she read his mind? I'm sorry, Samko. I didn't want to. Didn't mean... a walk. Perhaps we can go for a walk? Walk outside. I'm gonna miss most of the conversation though. Wait, hang on. Let me just... Okay, yep, we had like another 100 frame drops. That's great. Well, can't be helped. Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am, how he made me. But don't worry, I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? You want to learn about Elpis and Hermes? Oh, teach you. I can teach you. We could take turns. I tell you something, then you tell me something. Sounds fun. It will be. Where to start? Ah, yes, let's talk to Memnon? He should be near the Aetherite. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is, so I'll leave him to explain it instead. Meteion is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed. Okay. Okay, let's go. Oh, she keeps up. She doesn't just lag behind. It's interesting. I don't know why. It's like usually they lag behind, very far behind. So it's like now she's like on the side. Ah, the Aetherite. Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere. Not the ground or to the other isles. But that you need teleporters. Oh, and for that you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. Huh. Memnon. And what have we here? Though you look like a person, you have the ears and tail of a beast. I assume you are familiar with Meteion. Is there something you need? This will be interesting. I kind of want to see how he will describe someone from another race then. Like other than the one I am right now. Like a Lalafell or a Rogaiden. Aviera will probably prompt the exact same, response, but... Oh, what about I don't know what the race is called, but the one that looks like lions. Like a Runar. I assume you're familiar with Meteion. Is there something you need? This is Samko. Could you teach him about Elpis? A newly arrived familiar, is he? Very well. I shall be glad to introduce our fair facility to him. As you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it will lead to chaos. No, any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist, testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study, in which we identify their properties, summarize what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and other species. Should it be judged a beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you too were created with the hope of making the star a better place, so heed your masters well and be good, do you hear? We will, Memnon, we will. Thanks for the lesson. You had a turn, now I get a turn. Where did you come from? From a place far, far away, from a place facing a great threat. From the Crystarium, I guess? This sounds funny. Crystarium? I've never heard of it. But this place is important to you. I can feel it. Oh, my power. I haven't told you about it. A creation. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. Okay. This is gonna be interesting, I can tell. Oh, that's a cool armor for a chocobo. I like that. Motionless bird. Huh. Looks kind of like a platypus on the front. At least like the face, the way the beak is. Oh, this creation is perfect. But I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new? Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. This is my power. Huh. I can't really see it. I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read? Wait, please. I'll try. Please wait. I'll try again, with you this time. Might not be a good idea. Greetings. Can you hear me? This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. I am not actually speaking to you in your mind. Rather, you are converting my emotions into words and intention, a process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings even should they communicate via unknown languages or other non-verbal means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Yet, though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbored an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic. They draw me in and leave me wanting to know more. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Ah. That is sweet, I think. Did you hear me? Heh, good. Now it's my turn again. So, what are you good at? Fighting, crafting, gathering, playing. Fighting? I like it's fun. Ooh, fighting. That must mean you're strong. Hermes is strong too, but he doesn't like to fight, even when creations fight him. Oh. I think we might be bothering it. He's like, get out. Let's keep going. We'll go on and see Iwanthe next. She's usually in a small building, one to the west row. Okay, let's go. Wait a second. Are we having more frame drops? No, not yet, it seems. Okay, we're good, I guess. Oh, inside. Hello there. Well, if it isn't Meteion, I see you've brought a friend today. Greetings, Iwanthe. An apple. Could you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes, converted in syrup. I want to share it with Samko. Oh, candied apple. Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't eat Meteion. You weren't made to do so. But I like to. But I like it too. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon, I promise. I'm sorry, Samko. I wanted to show you my favorite thing. Then I could ask about yours, but I failed. Tell her what you like. It's alright, she tried. Oh, that's what you like? Yes, yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. And it makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing it with me, Samko. Well, we've walked and talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go and see? Alright. She's still following? Yeah. Let's go. Sorry, I just turned around. My cat is having a nap. The cat's busy being cute. There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Mateon good. Samko wanted to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught him. About this place, about my power, about your favorite food. I'm not sure if that's the last one will be... I'm not sure if the last one will be of any use. But I do appreciate your keeping Mateon happy. While you were away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finished? Hardly. You requested time to consider the invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with an inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Emmet Selk and Heathlodeus will accompany me as I tend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too. I am compelled to remind you that he is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet the What? Hang on. The what? Propylion? To meet at Propylion, so at a location. There is no guarantee that matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind. To see the joy his presence brings, to see the joy that his presence brings to Mateon, I cannot imagine our mysterious friend harbors malicious intent. Samko is kind. Really, truly. He thought me as much as I thought him. You're coming, of course? To watch Hermes? You're bound to learn lots and lots. And just as fast as we got it, it goes away, the glamour. Oh well. Ironwood chest gear. Ooh. Not bad. Looks like I'm a vampire or something. Yeah. Oh, and look at the eagles on the sides. That's actually kind of cool. I think this is one of the only robes I like, aside from the one, we just removed because of the, we got better armor. Lives apart. Composure regained. Hermes is ready to return to his duties. If everyone is ready, there are a few creations I need to check on first. We shall return to the spot where we found our wayward Ambystoma. Have care when you step outside the hub, for there are many more unruly creatures about. Okay, got like an hour left. Gosh, I wanna end it, but all things must come to an end, so others may begin anew. Wait, is this a safe spot? I wonder if I can... Hang on. Maybe. No, I can't. I kinda guessed as much, but I wanted to try. There was no harm, I guess, in doing so after all. Okay, it's not that far anyway. Okay. This here is a new species of Petaloda we recently set loose. It has been doing very well, managing to maintain a stable existence thus far. If it can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it onto the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entities? It is the presence of a soul, yet the soul isn't something you can choose to have at will. And I think this is gonna be the type of deal that is like a soul isn't necessarily ether. It's also the akaja, the feeling thing, the feelings energy. And I think actually, now that I think about it, Meta, God, the bird girls, Meteon. Sorry, she's right there. I didn't see her. Because I looked over here and I saw the names up here and I forgot. I didn't see that one. Meteon seems to be attuned to the feelings and all of that stuff. So I think she's gonna come in very importantly. So she's very likely to be actually super old, and we might actually see her. No, it manifests only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation, that can endure on their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora and fauna, if it lacks a soul, then it is considered an arcane entity. So you see, it is not for mankind to decide what is living. The domain lies beyond our manipulation, and it is hubris to assume otherwise. But come, let us head to the nearby beacon. I have received a report that arcane entities have gathered there. Okay. Okay. Oh. Done. I just realized the music kind of changed. Something new. I think we made something entirely new. Oh, electric sprites. Okay, I'm gonna take a really quick moment. We're gonna take a real quick break. Just I need to grab something to drink real quick. I'm a little bit tired of the stuff I had to do before, so right back. I'll be back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. And we are ready. So he's just meeting a bunch of sprites. Ah yes, lightning Noma, just as the report said. Although we call this structure a beacon due to its form, it's in fact a magical device. By manipulating the balance of elements, it keeps the isle airborne and maintains the climate thereupon. In the course of its operation, it often sees an internal shift towards a given element. Right now that element is lightning, which draws the Noma here to replenish their ether. It appears Meteon is busy. Will you care to assist me in her stead and feed the Noma? Wait, feed them? By using this lightning converger, you can harness ambient lightning and focus it into a ball. A veritable feast for our dazzling friends. Go on, give it a try. Wow, we fought so many of these guys. Just a decent amount anyway. What? What do you mean? Like right here? Use lightning converger to create a ball of lightning. Oh, that's it. There we go. Kinda cool though. Here, let me feed my pet lightning ball. My lightning pet some lightning balls? I don't know. Perfectly done, Samko. Look. See how they gather to feed? How they express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words? Speech is not the sole defining characteristic of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication that they do not possess these qualities. Be it a soulless arcane entity such as Numa, or an ephemeral life form such as Petoluda, all seek to perpetuate their existence, to survive. Is Meteon an arcane being? A good question. I can answer it from a theoretical standpoint, but it ultimately falls to the Bureau of the Architect to pass judgment. Those with exceptional visions, such as Ithlodeus, may be able to ascertain her true nature, but to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself, and that is all I need to know. Oh, you finished already? I'm sorry, I was in the way. Not to worry, my dear. They've missed nothing of note, and we still have plenty of work for them to observe. Next, we will head east to the Morning Dew. I need to speak with some observers there. Roll credits. Nope. Okay. This is great. I'm sorry if I seem a little bit off today. I'm just off today. That's it. I don't really know how to explain it. I'm just off, I guess. Oh, good boy.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects.
How crazy is it to think that the likeliness that literally every creature we've seen in the game throughout everything was created here? Or in another facility like this one?
So, how are we coming along?
Oh, the Elpis flower.
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis. Entelekis. Like me.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about it like that.
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace. A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions. In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy. While it has no will of its own, it is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feeling.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it. And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Entelekis.
That's me! That's me! An Enteleki!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis? I've never heard of such a thing.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation. What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter, on account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis. 'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Neteon?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%. The more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river...
But what if that's what made...
Not that I have such grand ambitions.
Wait, what if he caused this? He helped us... He helped, like, fix the situation or, like, do the stuff with Zodiac, but what if he's the one who started this? Right? Because... there's okay, so if there's a torrent of that energy, and maybe I don't know how to explain it, but because it doesn't make sense otherwise why it is so easy for others to turn when it otherwise wouldn't be, right? Maybe Zodiac is a barrier, is the barrier of ether he just described. Like he broke it, or someone broke it, that barrier, said barrier of ether for that um, raging current of the feeling energy, and because of that, whoever feels like too much of a certain emotion will change accordingly to that. I don't know if it'll work for other emotions, but the negative ones, because there's so much of that energy around, and then it's like reacting like the flower, basically. It turns the people into what they are feeling, I guess, or into something like that, is what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm being clear, but I think what I'm meaning to say is I think I understand. Zodiac, the death of Zodiac means that there is no longer a barrier of thick ether basically covering the planet, and now that energy is now flowing again. I don't know who started it now in this time period, but it was us technically that made the final days come now, where we are now. Does that make sense? Get it? Can't get it,
Nay.
is what I'm saying.
I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse.
Yeah, we might meet her outside, I think. There's a chance that she just went into
The
space or
relative
something.
scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an Endwalker. Like me.
Yeah, but that's for different reasons.
So, are we the same? Endwalkers.
Well, I have been known to transcend my limits with nothing but determination. If I'm thin, it's because Emmet Salk didn't do a proper job. Let's go with this. Because, yeah, it is true.
That sounds more akin to the desperate flailings of a wild beast when facing imminent death.
I mean, different wording, but not entirely wrong, I guess.
A deficit of ether alone does not an Endwalker make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis.
But are we?
Limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it. Oh dear. I'd forgotten about the poor fella. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
Getting bored. Looks like it's chewing on something the whole time. Okay, I think I should end it here. Because I know there's like half an hour potentially, but we ended the quest, we got a little bit of info, and I can start later than usual. I'll try to start earlier next time. Also, I'm gonna put on back the Ashian clothing. Because, yes, we're going. Because, yes, I want to. But that's it for tonight. I'm gonna teleport to... Oh yeah, wait, I haven't not seen this since we started, at least not too much. Let me see, Kugane, okay, this is Thavner. Oh, I guess it counts, they're all in the same area. Garlemald. The Crystarium, Rectica Tempest, Colusia, is it not here? No. The Sea of Star, Mare Lamentorum, the World Unsundered, Elpis. Does that mean there's gonna be more than one location? Can't doubt it. Is there more than one ether right here? 1, 2, yeah, there's another 2. Okay, we're gonna go to the Crystarium, and I'm gonna end that in the inn room. We'll come back here. If I start a little bit, like if I manage to log in a little bit earlier, I'll just start the stream here in this location, before we teleported, I mean. Because I just want to put it on now, actually. save ourselves some time for the next time, actually. Probably better. Yeah, you know what? Hang on. We're just gonna put that on real quick and then we're gonna go back. Or no, I'm just gonna end it here, actually. So yeah, that's it for tonight. I know, cutting it slightly short, but it's been a long day. It's been a long day here, so we're gonna start again tomorrow. And then I'll try to make it longer. Sorry, I'm just pooped. I'm tired. And I know I made like a break, and then we just made a little bit of a cutscene, and then we kept going like that. But I'm assuming that soon everything will go either upside down or we'll do a dungeon of some sort. We'll see. But like wow, we met him at Selk, the old him at Selk, or I guess young him at Selk, more like makes more sense to say. And we now know Deus a little bit more, our new old friend. Um, and I'm glad. I don't think Hermes looks like Asahi. I think it will be easy to tell if he did. So I'm glad about that. I think we're gonna meet again. Like, why do I keep Meteon? I keep forgetting her name. How her name is spelled, at least. But yeah, that's it for tonight. I'm sorry for cutting it short. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully with more time available for the stream and more energy as well. I'm really sorry. I know I started a little bit like energetic, and then I just kind of lost it along the way. I had woken up from a nap right before. Well, not right before, because queue time is long, but a little bit before that, and I had energy, and it just kind of waned off. Maybe I overdid it a little bit. I used too much, and then, whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully at 5:30 at the latest, but it may drag on longer than that. But if I do start at the same time as I did today, I'll try to stream the usual time, either 4 hours or a little bit more. I know it's a little bit shorter, but I just feel tired, and I don't feel like I'm reacting properly to what's going on. I'm not reacting accordingly. Um, but we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow. So yeah, once again, thank you very much for coming by. If it was for a little bit or the whole thing, I really do appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day, night, or time in general. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.